Hey guys, in 1979 there was a boy that went missing in Manhattan. This is the story of Etan Patz. Etan Patz left his apartment for school one morning, was never seen again. For years, the city searched for answers. Then, decades later, a single clue cracked the case wide open. In the bustling streets of New York City in 1979, a 6-year-old boy vanished on his way to school. His name? Etan Patz. What happened to him would shock a nation and change the way America protects its children. This is the story of his disappearance, the decades-long investigation, and the trial that finally brought some answers. Etan Patz was born on October 9, 1972 in New York City. On May 25, 1979, he left his Soho apartment to walk to his school bus for the first time, a seemingly normal morning that would end in tragedy. When Etan never arrived at school, panic set in. His mother, Julia Patz, reported him missing, and the city launched an unprecedented search. Posters with Etan's picture were plastered across New York. His story became one of the first widely publicized missing child cases in America. The investigation into Etan's disappearance was complex and frustrating. In the immediate aftermath, police interviewed hundreds of people in Soho. Neighborhood searches intervened, and block-to-block canvasses took place. Despite tips and leads, no trace of Etan was found. For decades, the case remained a mystery. It wasn't just a missing child, it became a symbol, prompting reforms in how missing children cases were handled nationwide. In fact, Etan's disappearance led to the establishment of National Missing Children's Day, observed every May 25th. Over the years, multiple suspects were questioned, but the case went cold. Until Pedro Hernandez, a man who had worked in the neighborhood at the time, came under scrutiny. In 2012, Pedro Hernandez was arrested after a renewed investigation by Manhattan detectives. Hernandez had reportedly confessed to luring Etan into a basement, strangling him, and disposing of the body. His confession included disturbing details about the crime, which aligned with the investigative evidence. Alright, and here is the recording of him confessing from 2012. As you can see, it's May 24th, so this would be almost 30 years later.
So he went in front of me. So when he went in front of me, I grabbed him by the neck. And I started to
And here he grabbed him by his neck.
I was nervous. My legs were jumping. I wanted to let go, but I just couldn't let go. It was like something. I felt like something just took over me, and I don't know. It was like I felt like something just took over me, and I just choked him. When I was choked.
All right, yeah, and as you can hear, this whole thing's uploaded. It's on YouTube if you want to watch it. This is where it happened. The sandwich shop right here is where the bodega used to be. He was walking from, I believe, French Street to Broadway, so he would have been doing this motion. Again, he would have been coming this way and then heading this way. The first trial of Hernandez took place in 2015, but ended in a hung jury, meaning the jury could not reach a unanimous decision. A retrial was held in 2017. Key points during the retrial included: Hernandez admitted that he had seen Etan and lured him, though he initially tried to downplay the events. Testimonies from experts and investigators corroborated his confession. On March 13, 2017, Pedro Hernandez was convicted of murder in the first degree and endangering the welfare of a child. He was sentenced to 25 years to life in prison, bringing a long-awaited sense of justice to the Patz family. Unfortunately, Etan's remains were never discovered, leaving some questions unanswered. And as of November 2025, he has actually won his appeal, and currently Pedro is waiting his third trial on the case. So there is still questions to be had about this conversation. Etan Patz may have disappeared decades ago, but his impact on America's fight to protect the children is everlasting. Again, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate all the support. Like, subscribe, comment down below what video you want to see next. Thank you for all the support. Peace.